Hey guys, and welcome to ArcTech. So in this video we'll see dynamic memory allocation. Okay, so in the C++ we have two ways of allocating the memory. The first one is using statically and second one is using dynamic memory allocation, that is dynamically. So C++ has given us two operators. The first one is new operator and second one is delete operator. So we'll see these operators and we'll see how can we allocate memory dynamically. Now programs can obtain memory during runtime by using dynamic memory allocation. Okay, so there are two ways. First one is static and second one is dynamic. So to allocate memory during runtime, that is as per the user's need, so we can use dynamic memory allocation for this task. Now global and local variables. Okay, there are two variables. The first one is global and second one is local, and you know the difference. So these variables are allocated memory statically, that is at the compile time and not at the runtime. And there is no way of allocating memory for global and local variables at runtime. So C++ has given us two operators, the delete and new operators, and these are used to allocate memory at runtime, that is dynamically. Now these two operators, that are new and delete, are also called free space operators because they allocate memory from the free store of the heap. Okay, so heap has one store called free store. Okay, and these two operators are used for storing the memory at this free store. Okay, this is the free store in the heap. Now we'll see the new operator. The syntax for this is given here. So this is the syntax. So first write the pointer variable name, okay, and then give the equal to sign and then write the new keyword, okay, then give a space and then write the data type, that is integer or float or anything. Okay, so this is the syntax and we'll see example afterwards. Now here data type is any valid data type and pointer variable is a pointer of type data type. So therefore these two should have the same type. Okay, and after this the new operator will allocate memory of size equal to the size of data type. Okay, so the size of the allocated memory will depend upon this data type. So after the allocation of the memory, the operator will return the pointer to the base address of the allocated memory. Okay, now the return memory address by the new operator will be stored inside the pointer variable. Okay, so we have examples here. The first one is an integer example. After execution of this line, a pointer is created of type integer whose name is ptr. Now in the second line, we are allocating the memory dynamically. Okay, so that is after execution of this line, a slot of memory of 2 bytes will be allocated from the memory given to us. And after that, the new operator will return the address to the base location of the memory that is allocated. Okay, so this address, that is the base address of this allocation memory, will be assigned to this ptr. Therefore ptr will store the address, that is a base address of the newly allocated memory. In the same way, we have a character pointer, and in this we have the name of the pointer as cptr, okay, and the type as character. Now after this, we are assigning the address of the newly allocated memory, that is a base address, to this cptr. So there is another way of doing this. We can just combine these two lines in one line. So here you can see, here we have declared a pointer and in the same time we have assigned the pointer with the newly allocated memory address. So here you can see we have just combined these two lines here. In the same way, we have combined these two lines in this one line. That is, the pointer is created here and then the address of the base location is assigned to this cptr. Okay, now we'll see how can we store the values inside the dynamically allocated memory. So we know operator, that is a star operator called value at operator. So this is used to store the value at the address location. So we'll use this star to assign the value to this newly allocated memory, that is dynamically allocated memory. So for example, if we have a pointer whose name is ptr and we are allocating the memory using the new operator, the type of this is integer. Now after this, we can use star ptr and then we can store the value that we want to store inside this memory location. So here star will assign the value 10 to this newly allocated memory. So we can also initialize the allocated memory at the time of allocation. Syntax is here. You can see, just write the pointer variable first, then give a equal to sign, then write the new operator, then give a space and then write the data type, and inside these two brackets write the value here. So for example, if we have a character pointer whose name is cptr And then we are allocating the memory using the new operator, and here we are also initializing the allocated memory location using this brackets. So here C is assigned to this newly allocated memory, that is the value stored inside this is C. Okay, so let us see how to create arrays dynamically. Okay, syntax is here. Just write the pointer variable name first, then give equal to sign, then write the new keyword, then give a space, and then write the type, that is integer, float, or character, and then inside the brackets write the size. So for example, if you have to create a character array, then we'll use this. So the name of the pointer is ptr, and here we have everything is same, just write the size inside this brackets. Okay, so here we have created an array and the ptr is pointing to this character pointer. And second example is integer array. Here we have name of the pointer is pointer and size of this integer array is 20. Okay, so therefore a array will be created and the pointer whose name is pointer will point to this array. Okay, now we'll see the delete operator. The memory allocated by the new must be deallocated if it is not of any use. Okay, so we use the new operator to allocate the memory, and to deallocate the memory, that is to delete the memory, we use the delete operator. The syntax is here. Write the delete keyword first, then give a space, and then write the pointer variable name. That's it. The pointer variable is the pointer that points to the allocated memory location. So we'll see example. Before that, we'll see how to delete array allocated using the new operator. Syntax is here. So write the delete keyword and then give the size inside this brackets. Then write the pointer variable name. That's it. So we'll see example of how to delete a simple variable. So here in this line, we have allocated the memory using the new operator for an integer variable. And after this, we are deallocating the memory that is allocated by the new operator by using the delete keyword. So after this line, the memory is allocated, and after this line, the memory is deleted, that is deallocated. So we'll see the example of array deallocation. So after execution of this line, an array will be assigned with a pointer aptr pointing to this array. And after this line, that is delete aptr, the array is deallocated, that is the memory is freed.